Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel on this wonderful, beautiful, sunny May day. I'm Dazzling Dave. The Premier League have announced that they're going back. There's lots of things to talk about regarding Wolves. So yeah, follow my little journey today. I'm going out and about, make it a little bit different, hopefully enjoy it. And I've got a question that I'm going to ask that I want you to answer in the comments, so look out for that one too. So just before I get on talking about the subjects that we're going to be covering today, there's quite a lot to go through: the Premier League, transfer speculation, a few bits and bobs as well. I've got a couple of things that I'd like to say. First off, thank you to everyone that's supported my channel. Content has obviously been sparse recently, but also recently just got past 15,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. For every one of you guys that follow me, support me, like, share my videos and comment, it's really appreciated, so thank you. It's a big milestone for me, almost halfway towards a full house at Molineux, my goal of 32,000. Hopefully one day I'll get there. Also, one of the Wolves pack passed away not so long ago, and I promised to Hayden that I'd give a shout out, and that is to Mike Huntbatch. He was a season ticket holder at Wolves for over 30 years. He was battling cancer and recently died of a stroke. Obviously I know that all the pack will want to send their best wishes to Hayden, all his family and friends, with losing one of our own. One other thing you need to do, there's a little question I'm going to pose later on in this video, so look out for that and leave the answer to the question below. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you've got to be observant. So back on to football. Football is back. The Premier League announced that it will be restarting on June the 17th. That doesn't mean that Wolves are going to be restarting on the 17th. Basically, there's 4 teams, including Sheffield United, who are just behind Wolves with a game in hand, that basically have got an extra game. They've got 10 matches, so that round of fixtures is going to be played, and Wolves will be playing on the weekend of the 19th to 21st of June. We've got 9 fixtures left. 5 of them are away from home, 4 of them at Molineux. Obviously there's going to be no fans allowed at the stadium, so it's going to be a bit weird watching it, to be honest. We watched the Olympiacos game, didn't we, and it was a bit weird, but better that than the season not getting completed. So much at stake, and with Wolves 6 and with the amount of fixtures that are coming up, I will put the fixtures up for you just here. As you can see, it's a really tasty run of fixtures. On paper, Wolves, you'd fancy us to do really well against most of those teams. Obviously Chelsea, the last match of the season, that was scheduled to be a Champions League playoff. We don't know the full ins and outs of what's going to happen with Manchester City with that 4th or 5th place, but Wolves have got a chance of getting there. Who's to say that we can't get top 4 even? You know, we've got a dream, ain't we? The Premier League have announced, and they're going to stagger the kick-off times. Midweek is going to be 6 and 8 o'clock, and then the weekends it's going to be staggered throughout the day. The reason why is because they've come to an agreement with the broadcasters that all remaining 92 games will be played out on television. And the Premier League has also announced that it aims to have the season finished by the end of July. This would enable them to finish the FA Cup, and obviously there's European games that are planned to be played by UEFA in August as well. They've also obviously allowed the football teams now to go back to contact training in groups, contact training, which is a good step up. Most of the clubs, I think, wanted about a 4-week preparation period, but they've agreed on the 3 weeks. If you look at my last Premier League vlog, I did say that it would be likely to be the weekend of the 19th of June, and that's proved to be correct. There is also a £330 million rebate that has been agreed with their broadcast partners for the Premier League teams to pay back to the broadcasters. How that's going to be paid, they're not really sure. Whether it's going to be weighted with the clubs with getting the most revenue that would pay more than the clubs that have got less money, that's all to be worked out, and whether it will be paid over a 2-year period, but that seems to be the case. Also, there's the opportunity, I'm not sure whether this is definitely confirmed or not, but I know that FIFA said during the COVID pandemic that they would allow 5 substitutes to be taken place during the game. So I'm not sure if it's been confirmed by the Premier League or not, but I know that FIFA passed it, it's probably likely to be taken up. And when talking about the broadcast partners and the broadcast deal, part of the that, as I say, they're getting extra games, is that Sky, BT, the BBC and Amazon Prime have all been given extra games. Sky would have 64 of those, so they've got about 25 or 29 extra. They have confirmed that the extra ones will be definitely on the sports platform, which anyone can see. They haven't confirmed about the others, whether they're going to keep some back for pay to view and stuff like that. BT have announced that they will do a reduction of about 50% in terms of their subscriptions. The BBC haven't had live Premier League or top flight football since 1988, so they're going to be overjoyed to have 4 games. Be interesting to see what they do. I know Gary Lineker's tweeting very excited about that, and Amazon Prime also have 4 games. There is some discussions that maybe some of these will be available on YouTube, so whether they'll all be available to see if you haven't got Sky or BT or whatever, I don't know. We know that some are, but not all are guaranteed, but they will all be broadcast live. And just before we get on to all the transfer speculation that's surrounding Wolves, a couple of things. Obviously, I've talked about the Premier League season coming back. Johnny Otto has talked about like it's his first day back at school. He's really excited. Obviously, one of the one plus points of the pandemic is that Johnny Otto was out injured and he's now back with the squad, a key player for Wolves. The wing back's such key in how Wolves play. He's back training. It's great to see the Wolves players back training at Compton. They've obviously missed each other. They've had a few Zoom meetings, they have their WhatsApp chats, but to be back training and being able to step up the training is quite exciting. Ruben Neves has come out and said how happy he is to be back in training as well, and also announced that he's a massive fan of Coldplay and he's been learning guitar. Obviously you can see that I'm out and about today doing from a different location, which you hopefully might enjoy. Let me know if you like my little adventures through this woodland as I do this. And one of the other things that I've been involved with doing recent weeks on an off basis is getting together with a few Wolves fans on some Zoom in doing a little bit. We tried to sing along, it didn't quite work out. We've had some chats and stuff, and we've done that 2 or 3 times, probably do another one, and it's been quite fun to do as well. And the question that I've got for you before I get on to the transfer talk and speculation is, this top, what season is this Wolves top from? Leave your answers in below. I might pick someone out for a shout. In fact, I'm going to pick someone out for a shout out if you get the answer right to that. Which top is this season from? So on to transfer speculation. Let's start with the outs at the moment. There's loads, isn't there, about Adama Traore and Raul Jimenez. In fact, I did a standalone vlog on Raul Jimenez and the reasons why I not necessarily think it would be a good move for him or for Wolves. The good news is that since that, although there's still speculation spinning around about Traore going to Liverpool or City or places like that, and Raul moving to Juventus, Fosun have come out and made a statement that they do not intend to sell any of their players. They want to continue to invest in the team, and that's good news, and let's hope that actually pans out. Wolves are also reportedly back in, very strongly linked with Reading striker 19-year-old Danny Loader from, as I say, Reading. He was close to joining Wolves on the last day of the last transfer window. He's out of contract, going to be a free agent, and Wolves are poised to take him. A good prospect. He did play in the England team that won the Under-17 World Cup. Thoughts on that? Another player that Wolves have been incredibly strongly linked with over recent weeks is that of Joao Palhina. He is actually with Sporting Lisbon, but he has been on loan at Braga. He actually played in the games against Wolves for Braga. It was very impressive. He's 24. There's been reports that that deal is pretty much nearly done for around about 15 million. However, in the last day or so, the Sporting president has come out and denied any contact at all, so this one has still got room to run. So Wolves have also been linked with Real Sociedad defender. Nuno is rumoured to be looking for a replacement for Ryan Bennett. Mohamed Salisu, he's going to be valued at about 10 million. It's just speculative at the moment, but I do expect that in the transfer window Wolves will be bringing in that replacement to strengthen the defence for Ryan Bennett. Another player that Wolves have been linked with on and off quite recently is that of James Rodrigez, 28, from Real Madrid. He only made 13 appearances last season, and Real Madrid seems keen to offload him. Wolves are one of the parties that are interested in taking him in the next transfer window. And finally, there's Gonzalo Higuain, who's from Juventus. Wolves have been linked with him as well, along with Newcastle actually, and they found out that Juventus, if we were to take him, would be looking for around about 16.5 million. What I want you to do before obviously you go away, if you've enjoyed the content, hope you've enjoyed the little wander around, smash a like. If you're brand new around here, please consider subscribing. If you're already here, hit that bell button, and don't forget to leave a comment below on everything that we've talked about. Give me your thoughts, and also don't forget, if you can tell me the year this particular Wolves top is from, I'll pick someone out for a shout out on the next video. So from myself, until the next one, Dazzling Dave, always Wolves.